What's up, future millionaires and billionaires? Today we're talking about the college majors that can help set you up for serious wealth. Why does your major even matter? A lot of people think as long as you work hard, you can get rich with any degree. But that's just not true. Your college major determines the opportunities available to you for making money right out of the gates. It shapes your career trajectory and earning potential. I'm not saying you can't get rich if you major in philosophy or anthropology. There are always outliers who beat the odds. But we're looking at this from a pragmatic, statistical point of view. Certain majors simply open more doors and pathways to wealth than others. Picking a lucrative major gives you a major head start. With that said, let's jump into some of the top majors for becoming wealthy. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel, where we talk about all things finance. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future money tips and tricks. Business majors. No surprise here, business majors dominate the lists of millionaires and people running their own lucrative companies. Studying business fundamentals gives you an edge whether you want to be an entrepreneur or an executive. You learn finance, management, strategy, and get exposure to successful business case studies. The downside is business is a broad category. A general biz major alone won't make you stand out. You need to specialize in an area like finance, marketing, accounting, etc. Or get an MBA later on for the premium credentials and networking opportunities. One of the biggest advantages of a business degree is learning skills that directly translate to the real world. You study actual business cases, learn financial modeling, practice pitching ideas, and run simulated companies. This applied learning gives business majors a smoother transition into the working world compared to many other degrees. Engineering. Engineers make bank, it's that simple. All those technical, analytical, and problem-solving skills are extremely valuable in the workforce. Whether you go into product design, manufacturing, logistics, construction management, or even start your own company, an engineering degree sets you up for high earnings. The caveat is that engineering programs are notoriously difficult. The intensity and dropout rates are high. You really have to have a natural aptitude for math, science, and complex problem solving. The upside is that the arduous training process weeds out those who can't hack it, making the degree even more valuable for those who persevere. There's also a wide range in earnings potential depending on your specific engineering specialty. Petroleum, chemical, electrical, and computer engineering majors tend to make the most money. Civil or mechanical engineers may start off a bit lower on the pay scale. But the opportunity for high income is there across all engineering fields compared to most other majors. Computer science/IT. Similar to engineering, insanely high-value skills in today's tech-driven world. Software developers, coders, systems experts, and data scientists can command incredibly high salaries straight out of college, often over six figures at top tech companies. Not to mention the entrepreneurial upside of creating apps, programs, or tech startups that could be the next billion-dollar unicorn. The only potential downside is the field moves at light speed. You need to be prepared for continuous learning and adapting as technology rapidly evolves. What you learn in your computer science curriculum may be outdated in 5 to 10 years, so you have to be committed to always upskilling. Those who can stay ahead of the curve in areas like cybersecurity, cloud computing, AI, and machine learning will be in highest demand. Economics. This may seem like an odd one to have such big money-making potential. But understanding economic models, data, and market forces is incredibly useful knowledge for all types of businesses and financial roles. Top economists can go into lucrative specialties like risk analysis, investment banking, hedging strategies, and more. Just don't get an economics degree if you want to be a starving activist type railing against capitalism. This path is for making money, not making protests. An economics background paired with strong quantitative skills can lead to ultra-high finance careers like becoming a hedge fund manager or quant trader. Healthcare majors. Doctors, obviously, but also pharmacists, nurses, therapists and other healthcare roles. The medical field pays well and will always be in demand as our population ages. Nurses can make $100,000 plus, pharmacists earn $125,000 on average right out of school, and doctors average $200,000 plus despite crazy workloads. The downside is many of these majors involve spending a ton of time and money on degrees and certifications before you can start earning. Doctors especially go through over a decade of training between pre-med, medical school, residency and specialization. So you're looking at potentially $500,000 in total costs and a late start to your top earnings years. However, the financial upside for sticking it out in medicine is massive. With a specialized medical career like becoming a surgeon, radiologist or dermatologist, you could be earning $500,000 to over $1 million per year at your earnings peak. So the short-term costs can be an investment that pays exponential dividends later. Law. Want to learn how to argue, negotiate, and exploit every loophole for your benefit? Get a law degree. The skills you gain studying law apply to so many industries: business, finance, real estate, politics, and more. Law is also a prestigious career that can command very high incomes if you can deal with the crazy workload and stress. On the flip side, being a lawyer is notoriously miserable. Most lawyers I know are burnt out and discourage others from following the same path. The work-life balance and workplace cultures are often toxic. And you may have to start off with relatively low pay at a big firm before you can maximize your earnings potential. Now, before I end this video, something we haven't touched on yet is the role that prestige and connections can play in maximizing your earning potential from a lucrative major. Where you get your degree from can matter almost as much as what you study in some cases. For example, an MBA from a top 10 school like Harvard or Wharton carries significantly more weight and opens more doors than one from a no-name regional program. The elite alumni networks and brand reputation give grads a huge boost in recruiting and access to top finance and consulting roles. The same goes for fields like law and public policy, where attending an Ivy League or top 14 law school provides a major advantage. Even for technical majors like engineering and computer science, students from schools like MIT, Caltech, and Stanford are highly coveted for the most lucrative jobs in big tech, entrepreneurship, and research roles. That's not to say you can't get rich with a degree from a lesser-known school. There are always outliers, and it comes down to your hustle, skills, and execution. But going to a prestigious university does grease the wheels and provide built-in advantages most can't access otherwise. Of course, the trade-off is that elite schools are extremely difficult to get into and often saddle you with higher tuition costs and debt loads. So you have to weigh the potential earnings upside against affordability based on your circumstances. So in summary, pick your major strategically based on your goals and natural abilities. If you dream of being a multimillionaire or billionaire, the majors I mentioned give you a statistical head start. But you can always acquire complementary skills later. The most important traits are having a strong money mindset, being resourceful in building your skills, and being disciplined in execution. With those qualities, you can get obscenely rich from almost any knowledge base if you blaze your own path like I did. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything. And smash that like button if you want to see more videos breaking down the reality behind getting rich. Until next time, take care.